So, what if the solution to a huge environmental problem could fit on a little raft and, get this, be built for less than 40 bucks? Sounds kind of impossible, right? Well, today we are looking at Jal Raksha, an absolutely incredible project from a group of students in India that's doing exactly that. Okay, let's jump right in.
I mean, look at this. This is a site that has become just way too common across India. Our rivers, our lakes, they are literally choking on this layer of plastic and garbage. And it's not just ugly to look at, it's this constant, in-your-face reminder of a crisis that's poisoning the water for sure, but also the lives of the people who depend on it.
And the consequences are just devastating. This sludge of waste, it blocks the natural flow of the water. It suffocates aquatic life, completely destroying fish populations. And for the people living nearby? Well, all that decay creates these awful smells, and even worse, it becomes a breeding ground for disease. It directly threatens their health, and it cripples the livelihoods of local fishermen and farmers.
Now, when you're faced with a problem on this scale, it is so easy to feel helpless. But a group of students, calling themselves Team Gardenia, they saw an opportunity. They didn't just wait around for some huge government program. They decided they were going to engineer their own clever, low-cost solution.
And this is what they came up with: Jal Raksha. The name literally means water protector. And honestly, that's the perfect description. It's a smart, solar-powered floating machine that's designed to automatically scoop up waste and bring their local water bodies back to health. Just a beautifully simple idea with such a powerful mission.
Okay, so how does this ingenious little device actually get the job done? The real beauty of Jal Raksha is just how simple and effective it is. Let's really break down how it works.
It's a completely automated 5-step process. So first off, the whole thing is powered by clean energy from solar panels. As it floats along, a rotating mesh filter at the front gently gathers up all that surface waste, plastic bottles, wrappers, all of it. Then a conveyor belt lifts that trash right out of the water and drops it into a storage bin on board. Now this next part is really cool. A sensor actually detects when the bin is full and sends out an alert. And finally, that collected waste gets emptied and sent straight to local recycling centers. It's a perfect closed-loop system. And the waste bin itself is a great example of just how practical the design is. It's a closed container, so nothing overflows, and it's fully removable, which makes it super easy for volunteers to handle and empty. That simple feature is so crucial because it makes sure all that collected trash actually makes it to recycling centers, creating a truly sustainable process. So, here's the thing. JalRaksha isn't just about scooping up trash. Its real genius is in its core design philosophy. It's engineered from the ground up to be eco-friendly, completely safe for wildlife, and, this is the real game changer, incredibly affordable.
And this just illustrates that perfectly. On one hand, it's 100% eco-friendly. It runs entirely on solar power, which means zero emissions. The students even built the flotation system using reused plastic drums and bamboo, and the conveyor belt is made from recycled rubber. And then on the other hand, it's safe by design. There are no propellers or motors churning in the water, which means it poses absolutely no threat to fish or any other animals. It just quietly floats and cleans.
But right here, this is where the idea goes from being really clever to truly revolutionary: the cost. Let's just look at this breakdown. The most expensive part is the 20-watt solar panel at about 1,500 rupees. The rest is just astonishingly cheap. A conveyor belt from recycled rubber for 500, a simple steel mesh for 300, and the float in the bin, built from reused stuff, for just 600 rupees combined.
Which brings us to this absolutely incredible number. The total cost to build one complete Jal Raksha unit is just 2,900 rupees. That's less than $40. This isn't just an innovation, it's a genuinely accessible, scalable solution that pretty much any community can afford to build and use themselves. Wow, just amazing.
A project this affordable and this effective, it has the potential to create a huge ripple effect of positive change. The impact of Jal Raksha goes way beyond just cleaner water. It really has the power to transform entire communities.
The potential here is just massive. Of course, cleaner water means better health and a revived local ecosystem. But Jal Raksha also acts as a catalyst for change. It raises awareness about waste management and empowers local communities to take an active role in protecting their own environment. And because it's so simple and scalable, you can use it in a whole range of water bodies: lakes, ponds, canals, you name it.
And the long-term plan is just as smart as the machine itself. It just needs volunteers to empty the bin once a week, give the filter and belt a cleaning once a month, and do a quick solar panel check every 3 months. It's designed for true sustainability,
powered not just by the sun, but by the community itself.
And that leaves us with a final, really powerful thought. JalRaksha is so much more than just a clever machine. It's proof that sometimes the most effective, scalable, and truly inspiring solutions to our biggest challenges, they don't come from massive corporations or governments. They come from passionate people in their own communities, looking at a problem and deciding to build the answer themselves.